They can't give us any music. Oh. Where is this from? Is this from, let me check, see where is this from. This could be copyrighted and shit. Hey Blue Ranger, how's it going? I'm not very good at using this tabletop simulator, by the way. So I am trying to figure this out. Like, this is the first time that I'm using this this particular mod, and I barely ever use tabletop simulator. But I'm just trying to see if because I did a physical playthrough of this actual setup, and I want to see how the experience is using this tabletop simulator with the fancy hero pads and and everything else. Do you use this a lot? Oops. No, that's not supposed to be flipped. Reshuffle that. Shuffle that shit. Okay. The Avengers. Okay. This is almost like the same. It's like the day. Oh, I see. Because it wasn't shuffled before you shuffle it. Okay, so everything needs to go back in and get shuffled. I mean, I don't know why this is called scripted when you're almost doing everything manual anyway. It says like scripted, but I guess it's a lie. I guess it's like partial scripting, very light scripting. You're a former Twitch fighting game streamer from the mid-2010s. Why are you a former Twitch fighting game streamer? Why are you not a current Twitch fighting game streamer? Yeah, I mean, I started streaming in 2010, and I have never stopped. I started streaming, I guess, before, so back then it was Justin TV, right? So you were streaming like during the Justin TV years? Okay. All right, so now it's shuffle. Now I understand why the poll was weird. Okay, because I tried this last night and I kind of gave up. Because I was like, I should be playing by now, so I'm trying to figure out this UI. Nobody knows you're back. Oh, I see. So I guess you're gonna be doing more fighting game streams. It was hell, so you quit. Yeah, I mean, I figured that if I'm playing a game anyway, you know, I should just stream it. And then, like, starting in a couple of years ago, I started recording everything to my YouTube channel. So it's been like a thing, you know. I'm playing something, I'm just gonna record it just for fun, just for myself, pretty much. I really like the Rogue deck, by the way, but I haven't customized anything in the even like in physical deck copy of the game. Okay, so I guess you just do everything manually. So the scripting is not real. I mean, I thought that when it says scripted, like you would do something and the game would know, but I guess I shouldn't expect that because this is still just like a simulation of just the physical game, and you have to do the work yourself. People are so mean and fake. You couldn't take it. Yes, they are. And then it has stopped, kinda. And then there's a period of time over the past couple of years. I would say last 2 years of digital artists, or it's like I think half real digital artists looking for work and half like spam. You know, where you get spam really bad, especially if you're a small channel or with hardly any viewership like mine. It was bad. I mean, like every single, and they do this thing where they come in and they pretended to talk to you, but then they say, "Hey, I'm selling art." Well, yeah, I mean that's just the nature of the internet, right? You quit. Oh, you quit in 2022. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean on the internet, I guess people, it's just the way people are on the internet. I mean, after a while, I just kind of I understood the whole thing about internet, quote unquote friends or whatever. You never really have real friends on the internet. I think they're you can call them acquaintances, but you can never call them friends because you never really know these people. Came back 5 days ago before your birthday. Ah. How was your birthday? Since you've been streaming since 2010, I take it that you're an older gamer like me, hopefully. Lovely. What did you do to celebrate? I don't really celebrate my birthday, but I know people do. All right, so I'm going to try and play this. So Magneto goes first, huh? Okay, we got new recruits immediately. So how do if I play this, then should I put it on, I guess we'll put it here? Because this is my site. Can you play it out here? How do I rotate? Rotate. Oh, no. No. I wanted the same size. Okay, so there's a lot of customization. And I guess you want to scale it maybe so that you can see it better. I should have played these two like here in the middle. Okay, I'm learning. Oh, why is it so small? Oh, they made the villain cards like really big. So maybe we should make this bigger so that we see that it's there. Oh, that's the max looks like. Oh. Okay. And then how do I get the stuff? Oh, it's up here. There's another mod that I tried, but the problem with that one was it's worse than this one. The hitch one. It was like yeah, they need to put the threat one down here too. So we can mark this. Oh, and then okay, that's cool. Oh. Why is it so big though? And then I can't. I can't. Can I scale this? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it. This is 4. Okay. All right. Went out to eat at a Chinese restaurant with your mom for 1 hour. You would put your selfie up with your birthday hat on, but my identity would be blown. I'm staying the hell anonymous. Hey, it is the internet, so you should be careful who you share, personal stuff with. So, okay, well, it sounds like you had a good time. I take it that you like Chinese food. I mean, I love Chinese food. I went on a I've been doing like I changed the way I eat last year. I've lost a lot of weight. If you look at my stream from last year, you see that I was a pig. I was big. I was really big. I lost control of my weight. So I changed the way I eat. So nowadays, I eat very differently. So like Chinese, I would get Chinese food like once in the blue moon because I do love Chinese food. There's a Chinese restaurant that I like to go to. I would get food there. Yeah, okay. Where's the player reference would be nice to have out here too. Um, why don't they have the player reference? Is it somewhere here? No, they have the rule reference, which is the latest version, which is good. But where's the player reference? I guess, see, I mean, and the thing I noticed with these mods, they're really made for people who know how to play the game. If you don't know how to play the game, you're just sitting here like scratching your butt and scratching your head and scratching the screen, like figuring out what the fuck am I doing? What is this? How is this supposed to work? Uh, I don't forget faces on hell no. Oh, what? You don't forget faces on hell no. What is that? I don't get that. All right. All right. So we're playing Magneto. So that doesn't cost anything to play. So we have new recruits. And the new recruits are down here. And then when I was playing the physical version of this a couple of nights ago, it's like I completely missed the whole new recruit thing because like in the physical deck, there's that separator. And the separator usually has like the same text. Oh, stop here. The rest is just for you to customize, your decks with. So I didn't even read the one that separates Magneto's default deck and the extra cards that you get. So I didn't even know that it was for the included with the 4 new allies that has the keyword the trait new. So when I resolved this player side scheme, I was like, what? So I had to search like I had to, and then in the rule reference it didn't mention anything about new as a keyword. So I pretty much just looking for heroes or allies that are not part of these people's decks. So it was like it was very confusing. So and then when I was putting away the physical setup, and then I saw the separator and I was reading and I was like, oh, because I was checking the rest of the cards and I was like, oh my god, it's right here. But that's crazy. So here actually they already set it up for you. So okay, let's see. Oh, and then I didn't even look to see if I want a mulligan, but you know what? We'll just take it the way it is. I already made that mistake. That's okay. We already start playing. Electromagnetic Blast. Oh, Death Focus is very good to get early, and so is Magneto's armor. Magneto has like the best upgrades. So so let's get Magneto's armor up first. We can even have both up. Okay, so I'm gonna use Kid or Omega, and you got this to pay for Magneto's armor. Or maybe, yeah, Ally's gonna go up here. And then I'm going to use Magnetic Blast to pay for Death Focus. Well, we could have used Death Focus actually. All right, let's cheat just a little bit because what we should do is get depth focus first. And then you use depth focus. Why can't it just flip 90 degrees? Rotate 90 degrees. Why does it have to rotate like that? God damn. Can it just rotate 90 degrees? Well, I guess it doesn't have to rotate 90 degrees for us to signify that it's used, but I guess that should be good enough. Okay, so we use depth focus to reduce a superpower card by 1. Oh, it's not even a superpower card, so it doesn't even really matter. Okay, yeah, it's not even a superpower card, so everything's correct. So, all right. Oh, and we were supposed to flip this because no, not really. Because none of these actually require. Oh, this one requires hero action, but we didn't even use it. Do I want to? Yeah, you want to flip this to Magneto though, so we can do magnetic pull. So let's do a magnetic pull. We need a magnetic pull pile. So maybe upgrades just go here. Magnetic pull piles right here. Okay. And how do you flip F? Okay. Dang. Oh, and this is kind of hard to see though. So, you know, whenever you do a magnetic pull, I think you should just put them up here. Okay. Yeah, just put them up here. Or we can we'll flip up, not flip the whole thing. Shuffle. Okay. I'm learning. Still no, there it is. We got Magneto's helmet, which is really nice. So we got 2 different type of resources. We got energy and strength. So that means that I'll just put this here. Oops. This is just so that we know. You get... how do you remove it? Okay. And then this is just so that you know the plus or minuses you get. So energy, we got energy. So defense this round is increased by 1. And attack by 1. We need one. We need the threat one too, just so that we can track the other part, the focus part. This needs to be smaller though. This is kind of fun to use. This mod, I guess. It's kind of fun to use. Make things a lot easier. Oh, we don't have thwart. So this is for thwart. This is for attack, and this is for defense. Okay. And then we can take this whole thing. Oh, and then I have to be careful with that because, like when you go back to alter ego, it wants the top 3. So I need to make sure that Yeah, just lay it out like a cross like that and not do the stacking thing, because it's like the order is important for the mechanics of his alter ego. All right. So that's all done. So now we're gonna attack Rhino. Yeah, I wish you can just rotate 90 degrees. I don't know why you can't do that. So we'll attack Rhino for 2 plus 1, 3. So Rhino is down to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so that's done. So now we're gonna go with go to Rogue. No, I only want to. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know why Magneto's card was also flipping there, but okay. So we're going to touch Rhino. Ooh. Put it there. Okay. So because we touch Rhino, we get retaliate. So let's put that here. Put it up here. Okay. So she gets retaliate. Let's see the cards that we have here for her. We got superpower adaptation, but we can't use that yet. Because I don't think he has anything in here. So how do you go through this then? How do you go through? Oh, I guess you can just grab it one at a time. Right now, how do you do that? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. But then how do you, spread. Well, before it gets too big, let's just try that now. Just want to see how this works, because first time I'm doing it. Spread. Oh, okay. And then how do you, is there a way for you to, join? No, what? What's a joint? How do you get them back together then? Oh, okay, then you just... No, this is too hard. See, I mean, and then what? Oh, fuck. It shouldn't be this hard. Okay. And they don't even want to come together anymore. What the heck? Okay, can you just group? Okay. And okay, let's try this. Split. What was that? It wasn't split. It was spread. And then group. Okay. No, and then but why is the order changed though when you do that? I don't want the order to change. Okay, that's not good, because for Magneto, it's very specific. You know, you have to okay, well, I guess we have to individually move the cards. So okay, that's all right. That's fine. So definitely not going to be a fast process. It's going to be like slower here versus doing it physically. All right, let's see. So we got Rogue's Jacket, which is not bad actually, but it's not the best upgrades available in this game. It's just so mediocre. Judokai skill is very good. We can attack Rhino, and since she has retaliate, Rhino is going to be stunned. I think we should do this, and then the next round, the next phase, we can do Judokai. So I'm gonna. Rogue's Jacket is good though. I mean, it just adds something, you know. At least adds damage and forward. So I wanna hold on to superpower adaptation as long as I can. So maybe. So I'm going to use my Bulletproof Bell, Judoka skill. I know there are 3 of them in there in the deck. And Defensive Energy to play Sudden Cross. So Rhino is damage for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then she is going to attack for 2. She actually attacks for 2. Yeah, and then but Rhino gets stunned because she has retaliate. So 1, 2, stun. Okay. I'm Rhino. I knock things down. That's what I do. That's who I am. Okay. All right, so I think the cool thing about this is definitely being able to even play like 4-handed. I mean, and easy to manage it, you know? I mean, like if you do this, and I don't have the table for it too, it is almost impossible. Well, it is impossible. I can probably fit like 3 heroes, but not 4. Okay, so we're done with Rogue. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. So they get to draw cards. So how do you deal? Okay, deal. Draw. It doesn't. Is it drawing? It's not drawing. Okay. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards, and she gets 3 more. And then ready all cards. I mean, I like this, but the rotate needs to be a little bit more severe than that. Okay, so we're all done. So now it is the villain phase. So he's going to attack Magneto first. Oh, boost. Okay. Boost for nothing. So it's 2. Because he has stun, he couldn't attack Magneto. So put that back here. And then he attacks Rogue for 2. And Rogue is going to defend for 2. But she has retaliate, so he's damaged for 1 more. And that's it. Okay. And now we deal the encounter cards. Is there a deal encounter here? Or draw an encounter card? Okay. Let me try that. Since they have that. Okay, and then draw encounter card. Nice. Okay. Why is there not one? Oh, okay, because of the way that the game works with the tax and shit. Okay, I understand. Oh shit! His encounter is breaking and taken. Okay, that's horrible. Oh, oh. It says put it here. What was that? Oh, I missed it. Oh, okay. So there is some kind of scripting in this game. Okay. Yay. Oh, and I forgot to give this too. Because at the beginning, yeah, it gets 2 threats. There is some kind of scripting. Because I haven't seen nothing, you know, I mean, except for the setup. Okay, that's nice. So now Brigand taken 2, 4. And and for Rogue it is shit. Oh, it says put it here. Okay. So there's some things that, you know, you have guidance there, like put it here and okay, well. So now he has +1 to his attack from now on. Okay, so that's all done. So now we're back to the hero phase. And Rogue gets to go first. Okay. She is exhausted. Let's see. Unflappable. The cool thing here is like it's definitely visually better for the viewers. Versus playing this on physically. Play under any player's control. After you defend against an attack and take no damage, exhaust unflappable and draw 1 card. I didn't use this actually when I was doing my physical playthrough, but maybe it's good to use it. Okay, a couple of good ones. And we're still gonna touch Rhino, by the way, so we retain that retaliate. You're still here just signing papers. Sorry for being... No, that's all right. Signing papers on a Sunday. But yeah, that's cool. Thanks for still being here. Yeah, when I like to watch channels sometimes myself too, and I don't really chat. There used to be a time when I don't like it when people address me in the chat. I don't mind that anymore, but there used to be a time when I hated when people addressed me in the chat. I was like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me unless I'm talking to you. Please don't talk to me. All right. So no worries. Let's see here. I think I want X gene though, for sure, because the cool thing about X gene is you get the resource for identity specific events. So let's get that before Unflappable. So I'm going to use Unflappable to pay for X gene. And we can play Going Rogue, but then we have to get rid of Superpower Adaptation. I really love that card. I want to keep this as much as possible, as long as I can. But then we can get rid of all the threats. You know, we don't need to do that yet. Shit. I want the jacket just so that I can get the boost. Well, I guess with these things we can place them here too for Magneto. so it's easier for us to see if there's any yeah. So for Magneto, this represents the plus. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see here. This is all 0 now because that only lasts like the buff only lasts like a round. Oh, be careful. This thing is very flimsy though. This whole simulator, this program is very flimsy. Okay. Do I want the jacket? Do I want to? No, we can't do going rogue because then I'll lose superpower adaptation. So we'll hold on that. No, we can't play anything. Oh, I have X gene now, so I can use X gene. Okay. Exhaust X gene, generate a wild resource for an identity specific. Oh, only event. So I still need 1, so I can't even use that. Okay. All right, that's okay. So Rogue can't do anything. This is like what happened during my last playthrough, physical playthrough. Rogue basically is just over there tanking and shit, not doing much. All right, so we're done with Rogue. Now it is Magneto's turn. What did you say about you watched something? You missed that part. No, I was just saying that I used to like to watch channels. Other channels and on Twitch, and I don't like to chat. There used to be a time when I just what do you call that? Lurk, like the early Twitch Justin TV years. I was a lurker, and I don't like it when they address me, when they look in the chat and then look at chat names and they say, "Oh, hello, Lona Gamer," or whatever. I use several different names. And I was like, don't address me. Don't mention that I'm here. I hate it when people do that, you know, because it's like, I'm just sitting here. Why are you trying to get me involved? I'm just watching. And whenever people do that, I usually leave the channel. That was like during the early years of Justin TV Twitch. All right, so Magneto... we have to get Magneto's helmet. Magneto has the best upgrades in this game, for sure, from what I've played so far. Okay, so we can't have that focused anymore. We can't give it to another player. So, so this becomes just a resource card now. So we're going to use Death Focus. Oh no, this is not a superpower. Okay, shit. We can use Death Focus or Metal Shards or Electromagnetic Blast. Oh, if we use Electromagnetic Blast, remove 3 threat from the scheme. If this removes the last threat, you may discard an attachment. No, hold on. I forgot that we have Breaken and Taken now. I forgot that we have Breaken and Taken. We have to get rid of Breaken and Taken. I mean, Rogue should have used... She should have used Going Rogue. I guess I can still cheat. I don't anymore now. You are the first person I decided to join stream off. I also thought you were cute. And you didn't have any viewers, so you chose to be the first. Oh, you mean you don't watch other people's channels? Is that what you mean? You don't watch Twitch channels anymore? Well, I appreciate you coming over for sure. Yeah, this channel usually is 0 viewers, by the way. I have like occasional one person. Every once in a blue moon, there's one person. I have a regular that would show up like every once in a while that I've known for like forever on Twitch. I have another regular just would stop by and just drop emojis and then and then I don't know what they do. But yeah, basically this channel is basically zero viewer channel. But I keep going because I like I said, I play games, I record it, and I upload it to my YouTube channel. It becomes like just a video diary for me. Not after what happened to you back then. Oh, what happened? You like my personality? Well, it's good to hear that. Thank you. Let's see. I guess we can cheat a little bit because this is my first time using this digital version of this game. Let's cheat a little bit. Let's go ahead and use superpower adaptation. No, not superpower adaptation. Let's go ahead and use going rogue. We're gonna exhaust X gene to get resource for identity specific event, which is going rogue. So I only need one to pay for that. I'll use superpower adaptation, and I'll play going rogue to get rid of 3 to get rid of 3 threats, and that's done. Okay. All right, because we got to get rid of that. I don't want the +1 threat thing. Okay. And now we're on Magneto. Okay, squared off is actually pretty good. The problem is I don't have an ally. But we can let's do electromagnetic blast. So I'm going to use Death Focus to get the so Death Focus is basically Rogue's basically X gene. But I guess if you have X gene and Death Focus in your deck, that's a lot of resources being extra resources that you have. Okay, so I'm gonna use Death Focus on electromagnetic blast. So this only costs us 1. So I'm gonna use the my hand Death Focus here to pay for electromagnetic blast. So we're gonna remove 3 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat, no, hold on, hold on now. Hold on. Gonna cheat a little bit. There's only 1 left. Okay, the problem I have with this is definitely using this digital board versus the physical game is sometimes you too focus on, because you have to zoom in. You have to zoom in to look at these cards. Like if you have it in front of you, you have that spatial awareness, like what's happening with the villain at all times. So you kind of have like the spatial awareness. But here, okay, it's something you have to get used to. Here I have to like remember to check up what's going on up here. I only have 1. Magneto can just thwart that. Let's just thwart that using Magneto. So this is 0. So this is done. Oh, how once it's done, how do you? Oh, which way? Okay, this way. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Why you had quit would help you grow with me, perhaps. Well, you being here has helped out a lot, so appreciate that. Why you had quit? You were too nice, which so many people blah about for being too nice. All right, let's see. Can remove that now. Oh, no. Why doesn't it want to go in? Why doesn't it want to go in? Okay, there's an unlimited amount of this, so we can just dump it into into Thanos's butthole. Okay, there you go. All right. All right, cool. So that's done. Now we can use electromagnetic blast, so we can get rid of the 2 threats. And but if hero action, hero response, I think I understand what this is now, because like when I was playing this on the physical version, I couldn't understand why this is important, or why this is a thing where you discard an attachment with the text hero action or hero response, because some attachments to the villains actually have like hero action or hero response requirements. So see, I knew that it had something to do with, because it doesn't make any sense. It's like hero action, hero response, like he's doing something to a hero. No, he's doing something to what the villain has attached that has those that has those descriptors. So it might be overkill to use this, because he only has 2 threats. So maybe the resource is better spent damaging Rhino instead. But we also have Hero's Helmet here. We need Hero's Helmet. This is such a good card. So, because we also get the plus wild resource. So I'm gonna pay it with squared off, depth focus, and I want to keep electromagnetic blast. I mean, these two are so good. I can't use depth focus because this is a this is not a superpower. It's just his armor. Let's get rid of electromagnetic blast, because Rogue still has oh no, she doesn't. It's okay. We're gonna be okay, I think. So let's get this. We're gonna be okay. All right. Now we're gonna do magnetic pull. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops. Oh, I got it immediately. Okay, got it immediately. So we don't get any. Can we return to deck or something? No. Okay. Maybe I should try the VR version of this. Maybe it's easier using the... maybe. For the guys, it's too much intimidation towards you because of it. You're very authentic. Too much intimidation? Now for my surprise. Uh-oh. All right. So we have Asteroid M is the one that we got, which is it's not bad. Oh, it can heal your identity though, which is nice. Okay, now I don't want to go into alter ego because we should be okay. Because we can both defend. Okay, I think we should be okay. I can go into alter ego and get more resource. He's at 2. Let's go into alter ego with rogue. We should have done that earlier. Oh no, because I you know what? No, we're okay. We're okay. Ready up everything. So ready all cards. Now it is the villain phase. He gets 2 more. I like how easy this is though. Like working on the counter. So he is going to attack rogue first. Oh no, we just hit boost. Okay, so he's not. Yeah, he has no. Remember, he has a +1 here, so it's nice. So 2 + 1, 3. Rogue is going to defend. So that's gonna be 1 damage, and then he's going to attack Magneto. 3 plus. So Magneto is going to defend. He doesn't have any defensive cards now. Magneto doesn't have any, I think. And boost that. And it's 2 plus 2 plus 3. That's 5 damage. Magneto can only defend against 2, so that's 3 damage. Okay, and then deal the encounter cards. Rogue first. Alright. Shit, Hydra Bomber for Rogue, and you choose it to take 2 damage or place 1 threat in the main scheme. Yeah, go ahead and put that threat there. Look at that. I mean, it's so quick sometimes, you know? I mean, like, if you're not careful, the threats just go up so quickly. Ah, shit, and then he gets an obligation. It's the first time I play his obligation card. Let's see what it says. So, after you use your magnetic pull ability, take 1 damage for each card discarded. Oh, that's nasty. And the only way you can get rid of it if you become Eric Lensher. Okay. All right. Well then, I guess next turn we can't use magnetic pull. Can you imagine? It's possible to pull 7. It is possible to pull 7 cards that are not magnetic. So you just died while you're using magnetic pull. That is a pretty good obligation card. I like that because it's pretty nasty. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. I'm ready. All right, let's see. That is very good. They did a pretty good job designing that shit. Cause all this time playing Magneto, I'm like, you know, from the playing it on the physical board game, I was like, this is such a good hero action. And then now you see how they can fuck that up for you. Okay. All right. So now it's the hero turn, and Magneto gets the first player. First player icon. Remember, we also have new recruits, so we can always go there too, but we're not going to be able to do that anytime soon because of Rhino is almost halfway. Oh, and I forgot to... shit. Okay, hold on. This is easy to resolve. I forgot to draw cards for them. Okay. All right. Oh, because of that though, I think, well, that's okay because it's my fault. You know, I could have used not today, and she would have been able to. Yeah, this is why it's important to. They need to have like the reference card somewhere here, the player reference, so that you know, I think that would be nice to just put it here. You know, like somewhere on this table, maybe at the bottom here for sure. Maybe down here, player reference, like right down here, just so that you can look at it and make sure that you've done everything that you're supposed to do, you know? Now, what can you do? Uh, count from 3 to 1. Do I have to count? Are you using my voice for AI? Okay, let me see. uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. Okay, Magneto goes first. Just give it to me. Okay, Magneto is exhausted. We need to get rid of. I guess it's a way for them to not have you use magnetic pull for a round because we do need to get rid of this so I can use magnetic pull again. The problem here is this is really high. So, I think what we should do is... There is an achievement for playing this game for an hour without flipping the table. Okay. My channel would not allow you to do it. What? Oh, are you talking about... Are you talking about like maybe subscribing to the channel? No, I don't have that. I appreciate the thought though, if that was the case. Let's see here. No, okay. Oh, right, raid. I might have turned that off. I don't know. I have to check. Because raid can also be problematic sometimes. So I don't know how I have that set up because sometimes like I think I allow like some channels to raid me, like the channels that I know because of the type of people, I guess, who, you know, the vibe from the channel. You know how that goes sometimes. You know, when random channels raid you, sometimes I think the vibe might be a little mismatched, especially like a channel like mine. I mean, I don't barely have anybody here. You know, like it feels a little off sometimes. So I have to check to see how I set that up. Just wanted to help. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to look at the way that works for my channel because yeah, I know it's in the settings somewhere. I haven't touched it in a long time, but you know, I think sometimes like some of the raids that happen, I think they expected something to come out of it. You know, like you know, the raid doesn't feel very honest. And when it's people that you don't know and they said, hey, it would be like the channel owner would come in and they would say something, and something very quick, and it doesn't feel like you know what I mean. It's like you don't feel like you even know this person. It's like, okay, all right, it's very nice of you, thank you, I appreciate the raid. They never really stay very long, I mean, you want to know the reason why I started streaming like on Justin TV was because I really want to get to know other gamers. I know it's not it's a very antiquated reason to stream these days. I mean, reason why people do social media these days because they want to be famous. I mean, that's they want to be famous and want to make money. I mean, I can understand those goals. I can understand those goals. Making money is always nice. Being famous, having viewers, it's nice to interact with people. But I know those are the two things that people want to get these days. They want clout, they want to be famous, they want money, right? The reason why I did this from the very beginning on Twitch, on Justin TV, was because I mostly play games on my own by myself. That's the name that I use. And I wanted to connect with other gamers. I want to see if there are people out there who actually can connect with me in having people in the same wavelength, as me, I mean, on the games that I like, the vibes that I like, don't have to match 100%, not any of that, like just in the same vibe, I mean, like the same things, like the same games, kind of, categories of games, or, people that you can just vibe with, even if people like different kind of games, because I have gamer acquaintances in the past, we like different kind of games, fine, but people that you can forge a relationship with online, you can talk to and be comfortable talking with, and that was the reason why I started doing Justin TV. And once the platform becomes bigger and it becomes Twitch eventually, I know that is very antiquated reason, a very, very antiquated reason why you stream. Because people these days, they just want to stream because they want to be famous, they want to make money. That is pretty much it. I'm not saying all of them are like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not why I'm here. Hey, older gamers, not a lot of them are out there. I mean, I'm way older than you, but it's nice because most people are also out here, like in this space, they're very young. People who are like, I think around your age, my age, they don't really do this kind of thing. So I know that the audience here on Twitch is very young, maybe like early 20s, right? Teens and early 20s, I think, is the majority of audience here on Twitch. So I always appreciate it when older gamers actually show up also on my channel, Don't want to make you feel old, but you know what I mean by older. It's just we're just talking about Twitch, this audience, the population here. So, but yeah, I do appreciate you trying to help though, and I will look into my settings, my rate settings. So if you want to do that in the future, fine. You have the all to yourself. Well, there might be more people coming in. You never know because you're here. Sometimes I know that when there's somebody chatting, sometimes that makes other people want to chat too, which is like a weird, it's a weird sociological thing. But like I said, you're helping just being here and chatting and all that, and just showing up. I really appreciate you checking out the channel because usually this is a zero viewer channel, so. And I don't mind that. It used to bother me for a little bit, you know, but it these days not really because I have other purpose for doing this too, you know, just recording and all that. Okay, so we are trying to figure out what to do here with Magneto. He doesn't have good cards here right now. I need to get rid of this so I don't hurt myself for doing a magnetic pull. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to flip to Eric. So I'm going to use... oh, this is a really good card though. Won't stay down. Oh, this is support. Play only if your identity has X-Force. So, but I need... Okay. Resource for a magnetic card. So 1, 2. We can reduce this by 2. So I can play Won't Stay Down using You Got This. So let me just go ahead and do that. I'm going to use You Got This. Ah, shit. But this is also very good. We got options now. Okay, this is... Just remember, this is just 1. This only takes 1 to use metal shards. So this takes 2. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use Asteroid M. We have to get rid of it. Okay, we're gonna use Asteroid M because we can't. Hold on. Because 2, 1. Unless I want Asteroid M. I want Asteroid M. Okay, I want Asteroid M. I'm going to play Metal Shard. I'm going to use Won't Stay Down and You Got This to play... no. Won't Stay Down to play Metal Shards because it only costs 1 because I'm using Death Focus and Magneto's Helmet. So I'm going to play that and I'm going to damage Rhino for 7. That's a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's down to 9. I'm here. I will be here only for you. I'm just going to you. Just going to you. That's it. You love energy. You want people like me in your life. Follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind words. You'll be live soon. Not now. They're gonna head out to a restaurant with your mom and be back within an hour. Okay. Well, if you're streaming, I can definitely check out your channel for sure. So I will add that to the channels that I follow. I don't follow a lot of channels, so because you can't keep up with like 100 people. I try to keep my channel the channels that I follow to like single digits, so I don't watch a lot of channels. So I'll check out your channel for sure. I appreciate the follow. All right. Now we are going to play Asteroid M. So we're going to use We Got This and Face the Pass to get Asteroid M. And then we're going to flip him into Eric form and we can get rid of all grievances. Up here. Wow, okay. Now, since we have Asteroid M, exhaust Asteroid M and shuffle topmost magnetic card in your discard pile into your deck and heal 1 damage from your identity. Okay, so let me find that. And remember that we need to be sequential with this. So we get magnetic shards back. Oh my god. Did it say to your hand or to your deck? Shuffle the, oh, you need to shuffle it. Okay. So now this goes back into your deck. That means that it's available for us. So, and then this has to be sequential. Okay, and then shuffle that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is very convenient. It's a very convenient version of the game. And then we get +1 HP. And that's done with Magneto. So now it is Rogue's turn. you like this vibe? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, so with Rogue, we gotta get rid of the threat, so we have to use Going Rogue. We also have Iceman now. We got options. Okay, identity specific. Okay, so we can actually so this is one, but I want not today though. The good thing about not today is we can counter his threat accumulation because it's already going up. So I need to keep that, I think. I need to keep not today. But I want to use Going Rogue, and I want I want a lot of things. Well, you know, you can have all the things you want in your life. I want to play X. I want to play Iceman. I want to use Going Rogue. I want to use Not Today. You can't have everything. Oh no, but Not Today. You can still use Not Today because we get to draw cards. That's right. So 1, 2, 3. It's not enough. It is just not enough. I think we need to hold. This is 3 threat. It is too good, and she's still touching. Rhino, so she gets that +1 retaliation. Did we retaliate the last time? You know, it's too late now, but well, I don't think it. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't log everything that you do, unfortunately. Okay. Oops. You're gonna try pasta Greek salad. It costs $2. You never tried it before, but you're gonna buy 6 of them from this restaurant. Oh, I love pasta too. That's the one thing that I miss ever since I started my so I changed my eating lifestyle, I guess you can call it. I count calories now when I eat. I know pasta is like calorie wise is pretty high. So yeah, I mean, what I usually do is like for breakfast and for lunch these days, I eat like very like very very low calorie stuff, and at night I can go crazy. So if I buy pasta, if I'm gonna eat like spaghetti or you know, I would just like make sure that breakfast and lunch I keep it very light, and then you know go super crazy for dinner. But yeah, I love pasta too. So yeah, I hope it's delicious. You said you never been to this restaurant before. Never tried it before. Gonna buy 6 of them. Well, yeah. If it's like, what is it? You said $2. How can they sell pasta for $2? Like what? How much do you get for the $2? Like a plate? That's like a lot, and that's like really cheap. Where do you live? That's yeah, that's really cheap. Because sometimes I would get like the what do they have that they have that pasta spaghetti thing with the white sauce, chicken pasta, I think. At Olive Garden, I really love that dish. Oh, that's making me hungry. And that's like $20. um, you like the sound of my voice? I guess that's not weird. I guess different people like different things. Uh, Arkansas? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta live like in the South or something, to get that kind of a price for food and stuff. But yeah, that's nice. $2, $2 for I assume a plate of pasta Greek salad. Oh, why is it called pasta Greek salad? It's a salad, but it's pasta. I gotta check that out. What's in it? How do they make that? Olive Garden is another city, Little Rock. Take an hour and a half to get there, but originally from Chicago, Illinois. I see. Um, but yeah, yeah, I love Olive Garden, and whenever I get something from Olive Garden, I always get their chicken chicken pasta, whatever it's called. It's like it has chicken in it. They always put a lot of chicken in there, grilled chicken. It's really good. It's the only dish that I ever eaten at Olive Garden because it is so good. But it's like $20, and you get a lot of it though. You get like a lot, and they always put a lot of chicken in there. Um, okay, let's see. What are we gonna do with you, Rogue? Okay, I want Iceman to be out there, but we gotta take care of the threat. So you know what? We can hold on to Iceman. We're just going to use X Gene to play Going Rogue because it's an event and it's an identity specific event. Um, so this only costs one because we have the wild we generated wild resource here using X Gene, and then we're gonna use Unflappable. Oop, Unflappable to play Going Rogue. We got to remember there's also Hydro Bomber here. Shit. See, I mean, the problem with this is you can't play it like this because you can't see the card. And then when you play it like this, you can't see. Can I put this like maybe? No. Yeah, no, because then it becomes small. Okay. You just got to remember. You got to remember things here more than like when you're playing the physical copy because it's easy to just like tunnel vision. So I'm gonna use Going Rogue to thwart um, three. One, oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's manageable now, and that's important because Magneto right now is in alter ego, and Rogue also because she touched Rhino, so she has to retaliate. So we also confuse the enemy, so he can't. So when he's scheming during Eric's turn, when he's attacking Eric or engaging Eric, then he can't scheme. So that's cool. All right, so that's done. Gonna keep Nut today because I think we might be able to get rid of the rest of the threat there. Okay, so this is done. So now we get to draw cards. 5 for... Oh, 6 actually for Eric. And 5 for Rogue. Ready up. Okay. shit. And we didn't do anything to Hydro Bomber here, so he's going to be attacking Rogue as well. Okay. Oh, we got superpower adaptation. Nice. But I don't think we have. Well, we can steal electromagnetic blast because that's still in here. Okay. But what I really want to steal is that 7 damage one. That would be nice. It's Greek. You never saw a guy in front of you in the in line the first time you went last week, but bought one, so you got interested. Okay. Well, let me know. Let me know if it's any good. Well, it better be good, right? You're gonna you get 6 of them, so it better be good. All right. Okay, so this is all done. So now we have Rhino. It's the villain phase, and he gets 2 more. Remember, he's confused, so he's going to engage with Eric first. So he's gonna scheme, but he can't because he's confused. So that's gone. And are these all unlimited? So for these, we can just dump them into Thanos' butthole. Okay. And oh, there's one down here too. Are these all okay? All of these are also unlimited. And then now he's going to attack Rogue. Rogue is going to defend. And let's see what we get. Boost it. We still have to get rid of this enhanced ivory iron, by the way. I mean horn. Ah, fuck. Oh no. I really hate getting treachery, Shadow of the Past for Rogue because of Mystique, but this is a boost. It's not an encounter. So he gets, but look at that. That is nasty. 2 + 1 + 2. That's 5 damage. We're gonna use Not Today, so we're gonna pay for Not Today using God. We'll use Rogue's Jacket. So we'll play Not Today, and what it does is gives you +2 defense. So 2 + 2, 4. He's attacking for 5, so Rogue is damaged by 1. And since we didn't take no damage, we couldn't even get rid of the threats. Yeah, so should have just played Iceman there. Okay, now Hydro Bomber also gets to attack Rogue. So he attacks for 1. And we can't even do anything about it. Such an ass. You know, a typical lackey like that usually wouldn't be able to touch Rogue, you know. But whatever. Rogue should have been like immune to minions or something. That should be her trait. No damage from minions should be her trait. Sharpie. What is that from? I'm not familiar with that expression. All right. Okay. Now we get to deal encounter cards. So ew. Why is it? Okay, hold on. So we need to move this. We need that. Oh, spoiler. Oh, hold on. Why is it moving over there? Okay, it's glitching. Ah, shit. Oh, wait. Okay, just stay cool. Just stay there for now. There's a spoiler. We know that this is going to be this is going to be Sandman. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, hold on. Okay, so for Magneto, looks like Rhino gets an attachment. Oh my god. So we need to damage him for 5 before he gets damage. And then he needs a counter for that. So this needs to go up to 5. So he got 5 shield. So he's pretty much right now 14 HP. And then for Rogue, we get Sandman. I think it was giving all that stuff because I was trying to move Hydra Bomber. I think it was because I was trying to do too many things at once. Okay. Why can't you just stay here? Okay, hold on. Hold on. There's something wrong with this part of the table. Okay. I mean, look at this. He has 4 HP. Sandman is nasty. He has 4 HP. He has tough. Rogue is gonna die. We're not gonna win this one. Rogue is gonna get so fucked up. Okay, so that's all done. And then he just got his armor suit. He still has his ivory horn. This is crazy. Does this have... This has 0 action though, so we can... but we have to remove all of the threats when we use magnetic blast, I think. Alright, okay. That's cool, whatever. So, take first player, because Rogue's gonna go first. But what can she do? Nothing. She can't do anything. She's exhausted. She's about ready to get fucked by Hydra Bomber and Sandman for like 4 damage. This is crazy. Okay, where are we? Threat-wise, it's manageable right now. It's just... it's almost there. It's 5. Yeah, this is not good. This is... but... all is not lost because we have Wrapped in Metal. We have Wrapped in Metal. Very, very good. Okay. Yes. Magneto got 2 Wrapped in Metal. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get fucked. Oh, and when you use Wrapped in Metal, none of these minions can act. Okay, we got Magneto, so I'm not worried. Magneto is pretty good. I really like... I've only played, I would say, 5 to 6 heroes in this game. Let me try and recall. I think I've played Spider-Man. I played Hulk. I played She-Hulk. I played Scarlet Witch. She used to be my favorite champ. Domino, Jubilee, Rogue, Magneto. Who else have I played? Miss Marvel. So I played about 9 heroes. I've only played about 9 heroes in this game. My favorite, I think, so far. I'm sorry, Rogue. It's Magneto. I like Rogue as a character. I do like her superhero adaptation. I think this is like very, very cool ability in this game. To actually be able to play another deck's another hero's card, I think it's very cool. But Magneto is very powerful. I think they did him justice with this Magneto, the way that they designed him in this game. Okay, so yeah, we can't do much right now with Rogue. There's nothing really to steal right now, and I do want to keep retaliate. Oh, and since she got damaged by Rhino earlier, right? Rhino actually gets. Oh no. Yeah, because that was before he got his armor suit, so he got that retaliate. So maybe I didn't retaliate last time, but it's okay. We're just gonna let it go, because I forgot. Because I could have, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know. And we can always do the rewind time thing, but I find that to be very glitchy, so I'm not even gonna mess with that. We can't play Iceman. We can play Going Rogue. Oh, we used Going Rogue earlier too, huh? Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Because I was gonna say, did I forget something? No. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play Going Rogue just so that we can get rid of the threats. And I'm going to confuse him again. So that means that I can go into Alter Ego, I think. Okay, so we're going to use Iceman to play Going Rogue. And then this goes down by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he gets confused because I have Retaliate. Make sure that that's correct. Yep. And that's it. Okay. And now it's Magneto's turn. Okay, oh, and we forgot to do that thing earlier. Is it too late? After you change to this form, shuffle the top 3 cards on your... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. So we got to remember whenever... I wish that part... you know that they would automate that part, script that part, but it's not the case. So not much I can do about that now. Let's just do that now. Okay. Because every time you go into his Alter Ego, you get more cards. You get more cards added to your deck. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and flip back to Magneto. We can use Rapid Metal. So I'm going to go ahead and use Magneto's helmet. So this only costs 1 to use. Attach to a minion cannot activate. Treat its printed text box as if it were blank. So so we're gonna use Squared Off. I'm gonna put Wrapped in Metal on Sandman. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. So he's Wrapped in Metal. He can't do anything. He's not a... Oh no, he's elite. He's elite. Are you kidding me? Okay. We'll use it on Hydra Bomber. Okay. He is fucking elite. That's nasty. Why? Why is he elite? Should put this here. Why is he elite? Okay, whatever, Sandman. Okay. Well, at least we don't have to worry about Hydra Bomber. Okay. And there's nothing else we can do. Oh, rapid metal. Okay. I mean, magnetic pull. So let's go ahead and do a magnetic pull. Should I attack first? No, hold on, because we don't know if we're gonna get the cape. Okay. We got we got magnetic missile. Which is very good. This is 5 damage to an enemy and stun. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to attack a Sandman, so that gets rid of the tough status, and then he's going to use magnetic missile using noble sacrifice. And magnetic missile. Can you actually showcase this card? Is there a way to kind of look at it? No. The only way you can look at it like this. Okay. By clicking on it. Oh. Okay. That's the maximum. Okay. Oh, I guess you can always scale it up. But... Alright, so hero action. Discard a minion with rapid metal attached. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and stun it. So we're going to go ahead and do that to... I wish I can do that to... Rhino, but we got to get rid of Sandman, so he's done for. So both of these guys are done for. Oops. Here. Wait. Why do you want me to put it here? No. He's done for. Okay. Very nice. See, he's pretty powerful. Oh, did I say that I wanted... No, I didn't. I was going to say, did I want to go to heal? No, I don't. Because I knew that Magneto was going to be able to save the day. Alright. And that is it. Oh no, we can do magnetic pull. We already did that. Okay, we already did the magnetic pull. Now, do I want him to go back into Eric's alter ego? Since the threat is low. Oh no, I can't because I already flipped him from alter ego. Just to do this. Yeah, I can't. Okay. I should have put a limit on the flipping there, but okay. So that's it. We can't do anything else. Nope. Okay. No, I have too many resources in my hand here. Do I want to keep them like keep those? Yeah, okay. Let's just see what happens. Because we have magnetic pull anyway. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, we got not today again. That's good. Oops. Cyclops Noble Sacrifice. Okay, that's not the best. All right. So now it is the villain phase. He gets 2 more. He's going to attack Rogue first. So, boost. So it's 2 plus 1, 3. And Rogue is going to defend. And she is going to use Not Today, using defensive energy. And since we use defensive energy, when you spend this card to play a defense event, which is this, draw 1 card. So we get to draw a card for using that. Okay. So that's 2 plus 2, 4. So we are able to actually nullify the attack. And Rogue has Retaliate, so it goes up here. And how many do we get to remove? Threat-wise, 2. Okay. Is it on any scheme? From a scheme. That's interesting. I mean, we can actually even take care of new recruits, but I don't think we need that right now. So let's just keep him low here, threat-wise. Okay. So that's done. So now he's going to attack Magneto. Boost. Nothing. So it's 3 damage. Magneto is going to defend for 2. So 1 HP. Alright. Okay, now dealing counters. Give him a tough status card. Rhino. See, the cool thing about this Rhino encounter. What just happened? Don't do that game, please. I think because I dropped it in the wrong pile. Okay. So Rhino gets a tough status. Jesus. He's confused, but he's tough. He can't scheme, so this is a good opportunity to, to flip to alter ego. Well, I think we're gonna have Magneto do it this next turn. That way we can get more cards back into the deck. All right, so and then for Magneto, it is what is this? Caught off guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains surge. So you can pick and choose. It's you didn't say random, right? Shit. What are we willing to get rid of? This is too good too, though. Asteroid M. But you know what? If I have to choose, it would be Asteroid M. Okay. Very nice. Oops. Alright, so that's all done. Now he gets to go first. I think this is going to be the last round, and then I'm going to take a break. So we've been playing for how long? So I would say that once I got a hold of that I'm used to this UI, the amount of time spent on the game is almost the same, because you're basically doing the same thing, but you're using the mouse to move stuff around. But game time is still the same. It's just that it's easier, of course. You don't have to put stuff on the table. It looks nice. I just wish that there's more scripting, but it's complex. It's a complex game, for them to be able to do this, this amount of work already, and this includes all of the expansions, I believe, even the cards that I'm still waiting for. I think Falcon. They have Falcon already in here. Yeah. And it's interesting how I think Fantasy Flight didn't do anything about this mod, so I guess they're okay that this mod is available, because I know some mods got taken down by by some of these board game companies. Like I think Arkham Horror. There used to be a complete Arkham Horror mod, including all the expansions used to be in there. And I guess they don't like that. But some companies actually put like their whole entire game in there, like the people who made the actual creator of those board games actually uploading mods. So that was nice to see in the workshop. So blooper moment. All right, let's see. Okay. But yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I wish I can change this background though. This table graphics is kind of cheesy. That's the only complaint. This table graphics kind of cheesy. And I think this could have been like, if they want to extend this like this could have been like maybe the wood also. Like instead of black board like this could have been extension of this texture. But other than that, this is great. Yeah, I can definitely trust you for sure. What was the blooper moment? All right. Let's see. Okay, so Magneto goes first, right? Yes. Yeah, because yeah, I remember Rogue going first and then worried about, yeah. So Magneto goes first now. Okay. Okay, because yeah, you can also see it here. So if you do it twice, yeah. Okay, nice. So Magneto, what are we gonna do? Oh, we got Cyclops. We can use Cyclops. We got a lot of so let's use Noble Sacrifice and Genius to summon Cyclops. So we'll put Cyclops up here somewhere. Where would you put your ally? Maybe they want you to put your ally here. Let's put your ally here. Okay. So, and he has 2 HP. Wait, dude! Okay, they definitely don't want you to put ally there, because for some reason it likes to combine cards for no reason. Alright, 1, 2. Don't combine cards without me saying yes to it. You're a Blue Ranger. I beat the bad guys and love rescuing. Oh, you mean the Sharpay thing? Or when you said what just happened? Oh. I'm confused, but I trust you. How about that? All right, let's see. And then there's nothing else we can do. Oh, we can do magnetic pull. So let's do a magnetic pull. We have to be careful with the magnetic pull because it has to be sequential. Oh, we got metal shards. Very nice. So now we got strength plus 1. And then that translates to what? Energy. Where's magnetic pull? Oh no, right here. Magnetic armor. So strength transfers into attack. Energy transfers into defense. And that's it. Okay, and then it has to be sequential, so this goes in first. Okay. Alright. So he gets 1 defense and 1 attack, but we don't have the cape, so we can't have him attack. So we have metal shards, so we can definitely use that now to get rid of this stupid armor. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna use depth focus. Oh, depth focus and magnetic helmet, and we only need to pay 1 for metal shard. So we're gonna use rapid metal to pay, and then we're gonna play metal shard. That's 7 damage. I mean, it's kind of wasted, but not really, you know, because this armor is annoying. So now the armor is gone. Okay, and that's it. So Magneto is done. Now it's Rogue's turn. Oh. That doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna use superhero adaptation. Oh, this is so delicious. And the cool thing about superhero adaptation is it's 0 to use. And we're going to go ahead and borrow metal shard. And we can use this for identity-specific event. So this is an identity. They didn't say your identity-specific event. It says an identity-specific event. So I can use X gene. So that's so I can. So it only needs 2 resource. Here's the thing, though. I can also get rid of. The horn. If I use this and this. Do I want to use get rid of the horn, or do I want to damage Rhino? I guess would be the question. Because that horn is pretty bad. I mean, it adds +1 attack. And then once he goes into phase 2, I think he does 3 attack and then +1. That's 4. We have an opportunity right now to actually get rid of it. I think we have to take that opportunity to get rid of it. Shit. Oh, she's still exhausted. Stupid Cupid song is in your jam. Mandy Moore sang that out on this Disney Mania CD. Oh, I see. Mandy Moore. She acted in that shark movie that I like. What was it? 19 feet under something. 21 feet under. It's a shark movie. She was in there, right? I think that was Mandy Moore. Okay. Touch. Okay. I think we have to take. Oh no! And then I grabbed the whole fucking discard pile. No, I don't want the whole discard pile. I just want that 1 card, please. Just that 1 card. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that could have been disastrous. I could have placed that. Oh my! I wouldn't have placed that there, but that could have been disastrous still if I accidentally placed that here. I think I want to get rid of. I have to get rid of the horn because this is an opportunity. So we'll put that back here. We borrowed that power, not to activate it, but to borrow the essence of the power, so we can get rid of Enhanced Ivory Horn. Using the 3 resource. I guess, you know, I could have just used a different card, I think, for, you know, as, yeah, but no, I don't have a wild. Oh, it's Gambit. I want to keep Gambit. We'll keep Gambit here. I think Rogue appreciates that I keep Gambit in her hand there. Okay, so that's it. That's all done. So now we get to draw cards. So, oh, and then I forgot. I need to, we'll flip this back to, because he only has two, and he can't even scheme. He only has 2 threat. It's going to go up to 4 when the villain phase starts. But we can actually have him go into alter ego. And then when he does that, the top 3 cards from the discard pile goes back into the deck. So 1. So we get... Oh, not the whole thing. Game, give me just 1. I just need 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Do I need to flip them before I shuffle them, or because I don't want that to get weird and shit. Okay. Because maybe they'll get shuffled face up. I don't want that. Okay. Shuffle. All right. Okay. Oh, we still have... We had Cyclop and he was just sitting there not doing anything. Hold on, let me see. He also has a response. After Cyclop enters play, choose an enemy until the end of the phase. Oh, now the enemy gets a +1 attack. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, that's fine. But no, it would have. It can still matter. Well, no, because I wouldn't have used Cyclop because we're not able to yeah, he was able to get rid of the armor using the 7 damage. So I would have played Cyclop to damage Rhino for 2. Okay, so, and then since he has that response, so it's 2 + 1, so it's actually 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's easy to resolve, but we cheated a little bit because we went back in time. So I would have done that though for sure. Yeah, I got to remember all the cards, and this is a struggle even in the physical board game version because you have to remember what you have. You have to look at your whole entire area, play area, before you say, okay, you go next. You know, you have to do that. Okay. All right, so so we're gonna. And that would have happened before Rogue starts her turn. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 5 cards here for Eric. And then she gets 2. And then ready up, everybody. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this villain phase, and then after that, I'm gonna stop the stream. What is this? Oh, there's a turn counter. Wait, what? How does it know? Oh, every time you do that, it knows the turn. Okay, no, go back. Go back. Okay. I would have freaked out. Okay, clear. No! I can still rewind that, right? Why would you put something so dangerous there? I thought that should clears this area. Don't put something so dangerous there. I just don't understand why this is back here. But anyway. Oh, I would have been so upset. Okay, anyway. A Walk to Remember. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, she's not bad as an actress. Actually, I don't listen to I don't listen to Mandy Moore though. I mean, I don't listen to her songs. So, is she the one who does that weird dance that people were memeing about? Was that her? That gives so much. That gives so much, but gives that does so little, but gives so much. Meme where she's doing that pose with the arm on top of her head. Is that her? Is that Mandy Moore? No, you don't know? Okay, I have to check that out. I'll let you know next time. If that's her, then I'll send you the clip. I think that's Mandy Moore. Oh, the name of the song is so I guess you would know because you're a Mandy Moore fan. Your Love or Give Your Love or something like that. Something Your Love? Something like that. That was the song. She does this. There's a. You just watch Power Rangers. uh, so you like Power Rangers? Do you watch the Japanese version of Power Rangers, or do you just watch the U.S. version? I think the name of the song is For Your Love or Something Your Love. And then there's a section at the end where it's just instrumental. So there's like 1 minute that she has to kill at the end of the song while doing live performances because there's no lyrics. It's just instrumental. And like she does this dance and people were memeing about the dance because Candy was her first song in 1999. And then I think that's Mandy Moore. I don't know. I have to check. So there's this dance that like she has to do like the last minute of the song every time she does a live performance, and people were talking crap about the dancing because it was a low effort dancing. I'll have to find the clip. I'll share that with you. I think it's Mandy Moore. I am not sure though. So. All right, let's complete the villain phase and then we can move on. I can take a break after. Okay, so this goes up by 2, and I don't remember. I don't know the year. It's like when you know how she's a little bit plumpier now. It's when she was smaller. It was like during the height of her career, maybe like during the maybe early 2000s. I don't know. But yeah, and it's like, and it got memed, and then people are replicating the dance, and there are some people who are doing the dance better than she did the dance, and so it becomes a funny thing because she did it like so half-heartedly because you can tell that she didn't want to really do it because they should have just ended the song with whatever the final thing that she had to sing, but there's a long section of that song at the end where she's just dancing. Yeah, like I said, I'll have to find the footage for you. Okay, so she's going to attack. He's supposed to attack. He's supposed to scheme because Magneto is an alter ego, but he can't scheme because he's confused. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then now he's going to attack. Oh, he also has Tough. We totally forgot about Tough. Did we damage him for anything? No, we didn't. We took care of the. Yeah, because I said I didn't want to damage him. So I guess next time for Tough we should put it up here. Yeah, so that we see that there. Okay, because we didn't damage him. He stayed at 5 for a while. I don't think Rogue was damaging him. No, I think we messed up. I think we messed up. Because the armor was 5, and then I think there are times when I was actually attacking him. And I got him down to 5. Did I? 9, 5, 5, 10. I don't remember. I don't think so though. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and proceed. If I made that mistake, then I made that mistake. So now we learned that whenever we have tough, we should put it up here. Yeah, that would be a perfect placement for it because, like, yeah, it's like you can't do anything with that HP until you remove that. That's perfect. So I think that's what I'm gonna do too with like if I play the physical version, put the tough right on top of the actual HP instead of on the card. So okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, I know you love Britney Spears. I I don't no, I'm more of a just because I mentioned the 90s. I'm more of a I'm artsy fartsy when it comes to my like uh the art world. So like I listen to like world music. I listen to independent music mostly. Like so I listen to a lot of Tori Amos. Lorena McKennitt would be the two. Used to listen to a lot of Jewel, Cheryl Crow. I don't like Jewel anymore because she went crazy, but recently. Um, well, she used to make good music. No doubt, you know. That's another casualty. Gwen Stefani went crazy. Um, she has found God, apparently. Um, I think thanks to her husband, I think. Even though the way that she found that husband was questionable, but apparently she found God. So yeah, those are the music I listen to. I did listen to some Britney Spears. I think a lot of the songs are unfortunately not very good, but there are like some noteworthy one. Like I would say "Toxic" is her best song. Love "Toxic." Love that music video. Um, yeah, and then like "Baby One More Time." Yeah, that period of that album. A lot of good music in there. But yeah, I mean, she's not like my favorite or anything, but I do listen to some Britney Spears. But yeah, I'm more into like the independent music scene than the mainstream stuff, you know. All right, let's see. Okay, we already settled that. We're just gonna accept that. I was right, about ready to flip the table, but you know what? We're gonna accept it. So he can't scheme, and he's going to attack Rogue. So boost that attack. It's 2 plus 1, so that's 3. Rogue is going to defend. But she's going to use Not Today. We're going to pay for Not Today using Moira. And so that's plus 2. So completely nullify the damage. And also remove 2 threats. Oh! So back to 2. And she has retaliate because she touched Rhino, so that tough status is finally removed with the 1 retaliate damage. Okay. Now we get to deal encounter cards. Oh God. This card gains the search. Okay, thankfully he is in Eric form, so deal another one. The villain schemes. Okay, that's fine. So now he can scheme again, but he schemes for 1, but needs to be boosted, of course. And 1 plus 1, 2. So he regains the 4 threats. That's fine. And then for Rogue, it is Stampede. Rhino attacks you. If the character is damaged by this attack, character is stunned. Oh, shit. Do we have any more defense cards? We don't. Okay. So, he's going to attack for... Two plus 2, 4. Jesus. 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Rogue is down to 4. And she also is stunned. But all we have to do to get rid of the stun, all we have to do is just touch Magneto. So then we gain Stalwart. So, but we won't get our Retaliate. But then, you know, we don't have to worry about that. So what I'm gonna do is when I switch back, I gotta remember to do this. Well, we'll see the stun there, but we'll just have to remember. We're gonna go ahead and just start the. Let her take the first player. So we have to remember to touch. Let's just do that because I might forget. So this time she's going to touch Old Man Eric. So she has now she has Stalwart, so that's removed. Okay, so we're gonna stop here. But before the end of her turn, she's gonna go to Alter Ego, so that way we can have her recover next time. All right, so I'm gonna stop here. It's been 2 hours, I think. Yeah. So, in regards to playtime, using this digital version, it's basically the same. I mean, because nothing is really automated. There are some things that are scripted, like once you activated the side scheme, it gives you the total. You don't have to set up, you don't have to shuffle and all that, but basically playtime wise it's almost the same, which is really interesting. I think this is a great game, you know, whether you play it physically or you play it here, digitally, it is a great game. I don't know why they don't want to sell it. Well, I know why, because they want money. Because Hero Pack is like $17 per pop. They should definitely think about converting this to a digital format. You know, they can still sell this Hero Pack for like, I don't know, like $5, but then they don't have to print it. You know, I mean, it's like, it's possible, because like Dune Imperium, which is, I heard is like, I only played the digital version and I thought the digital version was a great board game. Dune Imperium, Direwolf was able to turn that into a digital game on Steam, and it's basically the board game, but it's with great UI, great automation, and they can do that with all of these board games. They need to think about people who are like really diehard board game only, physical, like to touch things, you know, I like to touch the cards, I like to sleeve the cards, all those things. They're still gonna buy the physical version, you know, which is kind of fun. Like Slay the Spire, I heard is a successful as a board game, but that game came out first as a video game, and they were able to turn that into a board game, and people still buy the board game. So they shouldn't like not think about this market whatsoever. Direwolf is an example, and the other one is Stonemaier Games. They were able to turn uh, uh, Wingspan into a full digital version of that game, and it's very successful. Because they don't have, it's like cost effective even for them. I mean, to have both, I think if they really want to just stick to this market, just open up their audience, because if this fully automated with great presentation, I'm sure Direwolf, they would be able to convert this game into a full, because now Clank is also available digitally as a video game. But it's definitely playable here. But like I said earlier, if you're not familiar with the game, you do have to learn the game first to make this work. And I think that if you don't have it physically, you can't expect the game to help you. Even if it's as scripted, you can't expect this software to help you play the game. You have to play it yourself. You have to make it move on your own. It's still the same concept. But this is very impressive. It's I have pretty much all the expansions, all the hero packs except for the latest ones. And they have all of the things here, I think. You have all the campaigns here as well. Yeah, and then I like that they have they have the Infinity Stones floating on top of the table. That's cute. But yeah, this is good. I would recommend this one over the Hitch. There's another one called Hitch Marvel Champion. I tried that one and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't even get the default deck to load. But apparently some websites say that that's the one to use. But I think this is the one to use. It's great. And it has everything. I think presentation one is cleaner too than the Hitch one. So if you want to choose between the two, I would recommend this particular one. I think it's called Marvel Champion Complete Scripted or something like that. But don't let the scripted tag fool you though. It's not fully scripted. You still have to manage everything on your own. So I have a Nintendo Switch. Yes, I have a PS4. Yeah, I have those. I'll give you my gamer tags. Yeah, sure. Let me. For me, I think it's pretty easy. Is it in my profile? I don't know. Let me give you. With the Nintendo, I know it's a code, so why don't you just type your code and I'll accept it. I'll send you a friend request. Great fighting game. Yeah, this is a great game. Marvel Champion is a wonderful game. It's really fun, and you really feel like you're playing the hero. That's the one thing that they have over Legendary Marvel. Legendary Marvel, it feels like you're a manager of all these heroes. You get to choose the heroes that you want to bring into the fight, but it's a deck builder one. That's different than this. This is more of a strategy. Coming in with a pre-constructed deck. With Legendary Marvel, you're building your deck while you play. But you never really feel like you're playing as the hero. It feels like you're just using these heroes to help you fight these villains. You're like more of a hero manager kind of. Marvel Champions, you're playing as the hero, and the heroes have some pretty cool abilities too in Legendary Marvel, but it's more pronounced in Marvel Champions. So if you're looking for like a board game or card game that where you can really feel like you're playing the hero, this is it. This is a great game. My whisper is blocked. Yeah, because those people like crazy people like to send whispers here. I used to have somebody who's mad at me, and he was sending like vile shit Because he was mad at me. It was what was he mad at me about? Oh, because he was mad at me because of remember how Twitch used to be able to give you bits? I think that was what he was mad at me about. It was something so stupid. You know, sometimes that's the thing though with people on the internet. I guess you can't always. That's the thing. People are just acquaintances. You really know people on the internet. You really don't. You don't know what tick them off, what would piss them off. So I think it was something so small, and then he didn't like what I said, and he started sending me stuff on the whisper, like talking shit to me, and I was like, what? But anyway, um, yeah, no one's ever on this stream anyway, so I don't think people are gonna see your. Oh, but it's in the. Is it showing up on the stream when you type something? I don't remember if I have it show on the stream. It might show on the stream, huh? So if you're worried about that, are you on Steam? You can always send me a friend request on Steam, and then you can send me those details on Steam. But I know you already put your PSN there. I'm not on the PlayStation that often, and I don't have I don't pay for online to be online, so I don't have online multiplayer or anything like that on the consoles. So just okay. All right, so I'll send you a friend request on PSN. You only said PS4 and Nintendo Switch. You don't have the Xbox or Steam or anything like that? You're not a PC gamer? Okay, that's fine. I will send you I think my PSN name is Bardnoon Lord. So you're gonna get a friend request from somebody named Bardnoon Lord. And on Nintendo, I don't know how it comes across, but I will be Alex, I guess. That's my name. So you're a Z console gamer since age 4. Hey, it's understandable. You need to get into PC gaming though. It's great here. PC gaming is great. I would recommend it. If I grew up console gamer also. I grew up. First game I ever played was in the arcades. I played Galaga, and then I grew up with the NES, and then of course once we get to the 16-bit. I grew up being only able to afford one or the other, so it was the Genesis for me. Always been, back then, I always wished I could also play the SNES, because Street Fighter came out of the SNES first. Oh, and I was so upset. I wanted that SNES so bad. But, and then after that, I bought the Sega Saturn, and then I got the NES, the Super NES. Then, when I did my undergraduate studies while I had my Sega Saturn, so during that time, and then I got the Dreamcast, and then once I graduated, I got the Super NES, of course, because I want to go back and experience what I missed. I lost almost the entirety of my collection when I went to the university because I had to leave everything, all those game stuff behind, and they got sold off. But anyway, so I had to recollect some of my Genesis stuff. I never got a hold of any of my NES stuff. And then so after Dreamcast, and then the PlayStation 1, and then from then on, all of the consoles. I pretty much have all of the consoles in existence. The only thing I don't have is the Xbox One, because I decided to skip that. But I got the Series X now. But the only reason why I got the Series X, because I know Microsoft's been pushing a lot of their games on the PC. Same with, now there's no such thing as console exclusivity anymore. Everything is everywhere now. But the reason why I got the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X is because they're able to... The PlayStation 5 is pretty much a backup PlayStation 4 for me. And I have some PlayStation 4 games, or a bunch of them. I wish it was fully backwards compatible, same with Series X. But the Series X is also kind of sort of a backup Xbox and Xbox 360 console for me, because I think 50% of the games from those generations can be played on the Series X. So it's always nice to have another device that can play them. But I pretty much have all the consoles, and everything's hooked up to my entertainment system. The only thing that's not hooked up right now to my entertainment system is the Nintendo 64. So, yeah. You always wanted the Saturn. Oh, yeah, they released all the fighting games. I got all of them. Every time they release a fighting game on the Saturn, I got them. I had to import them though, because I got the Saturn early. I got the Japanese Saturn. So, so a lot of my Japanese Saturn games are Japanese games. But yeah, every time they have, because all the fighting games got released on the Saturn. The problem is, oh no, there's no problem, because then they released the RAM card, because there used to be a problem with loading time with the early SNK games, but then they released Capcom released the RAM card, and then everything uses the RAM card. Yeah, Saturn's great. I still have it hooked up and modernized, because they sell those HDMI cables for the Saturn for the older consoles. So I do have them connected via HDMI. So every now and then I play my old consoles, but I have a lot of games, so I have to, Just recently, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get into my board game collection, so that's why I'm playing this. Because I just recently played the physical version of this, and I wanted to see how I can play this digitally, where it's easier for me to manage it. So, but yeah, thank you so much for being here, Blue Ranger. Is that how you'd like to be called, Blue Ranger? Your favorite Power Ranger? I take it. Ever since you were little, you like fighting games? Is that what you meant? But yeah, Saturn is great though. I love my Saturn. I love the Dreamcast too. I think the best Sega console was definitely the Dreamcast. I just wish they didn't abandon it. So. But City Connection is releasing a lot of Saturn games on. I think they release it on PlayStation as well. City Connection is releasing on PlayStation and on Steam. So, but yeah, like I said, I guess the whole point of me saying all this, I got off track. I grew up as a console gamer. I started playing PC games like when I after I graduated. I have a PC, and then I didn't even have a graphics card, but then I was like, I'm gonna look into this. What is this whole PC game situation? So because PC games mostly back then was just like those adventure games, 2D adventure games and stuff like that. I played some of them growing up at a friend's or family members or friends' place. I always thought that they were a little bit more rudimentary, design wise. So yeah, and then the first time I downloaded Steam, I remember I hated it. I was like, why do I need to download this software? Why can't I just play this game without additional bloat? I remember thinking that. And then Steam started to grow. I think it was Half-Life, of course. The first game that you had to install with Steam, I think, was Half-Life 2, I believe. Ever since then, you just can't look. There's no going back. I still like the console, but I think mostly the reason why I got the consoles are for some of the exclusive games. But there's no such thing anymore. So, and the only reason why I got the newer ones was just because they're more like a backup unit for me, in case something happens to the other one, because that could happen at any time. But yeah, PC gaming is great. You need to look into it. Um, it doesn't cost that much. You can build like a pretty decent rig for the same amount that you would pay for a console. And a lot of games don't even need that much. The graphics power that you use on a console is very negligible now on PC. You can, like I said, with that price range. Yeah, you should check it out. It's great, and you can play PC on a large high definition screen. I've been doing that since, gosh, like forever before it was popular. It's, because even back then, PC has always some large screen displays actually have PC inputs. So I've played World of Warcraft, always been on my large DLP 1080p TV. So HD TV. So I've been playing games on the large screen ever since back then. This is which is kind of funny. Now I'm playing on a wider but shorter monitor because I changed my display into this because for Christmas last year I got an ultra wide screen. That's why this stream is like this. It depends on the game that I play. Some games still have that regular format. My stream would be. So I do apologize if you have to see the black bars, but so yeah, so I actually just switched monitors. It still looks great. It's not as tall as my previous 56-inch 4K TV, but it's wider. And I like the whole ultra wide screen thing. Some games look really nice with super ultra wide, so for sure. But not all games support it, of course. You can call me anything you want. Well, you're Blue Ranger though, right? One of the Saturn ever since. I have everything but the Saturn. Been looking for Saturn since age 7. You live in low income housing. Yeah, I mean, right now though, I think if you like right now, there are only like some games that are still not like readily. Well, there's a bunch of them, but there are only like games you can count with two hands that are like essential Saturn games. So, but I understand sometimes when you don't have something, like I remember when I don't have the SNES and I really really wanted the SNES and I wanted everything on the SNES and once I have the SNES I was like, I got a couple of games for it and they were great. I got the Donkey Kong games and Super Mario and sometimes also nostalgia, just kicking in. It's like back then you remember wanting those games and then now that you're playing it, it's like this is not as special as I thought it would be. But there's also the whole problem with games, the way games are presented now, But I'm used to, people growing up playing games, we can excuse, or we're okay with 2D games, or what I'm not okay with is when it's pixelated to hell. And they say that, oh, this is how games supposed to look like back then. No, games never used to look like then. Games never looked like blocks. Because of the TV that we use, because we use CRT. So that's why I like using filters when I play old games. Sometimes I would play Genesis games and, I would play it through, say, RetroArch, and we can put all the nice filters. I know like when Capcom released like the older games, they put the nice filters on it. Because games never used like pixelated shit. They never looked like pixelated shit when I grew up and when you grew up. Never looked like that. These developers are delusional. Oh, this is how they're supposed to look like. Yeah, raw pixel, ugly raw pixel. No, they never used to look like ugly raw pixel. It's the CRT screen filtering them to make them look great. You're diagnosed with 10 illnesses, not eligible to work. Your mom is your nurse now because of your disease. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, you know. Oh, that's you're pretty. That's a really low weight. She does home care, second job recently. Oh, you've been sick for a while. She works 7 days a week, home care. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I hope that, you know, at least watching the stream helps a little bit, you know, with your day. But yeah, I'm sorry that you're in that situation. You know, I know life can be tough. So you can't afford anything like that. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, it's sometimes, you know, like with the Saturn thing, you know, you always wanted the Saturn. A lot of those games are coming out, thankfully, on the PlayStation Network. City. I'm not sure if you look at like titles from City Connection. They are the one porting a lot of the Saturn games actually to PC and console. So check that out. And I think they usually price reasonably because they're older games. So yeah, the City Connection stuff is on the PlayStation, so you should be able to see that actually on your on the PlayStation Store. So a lot of they ported a lot of Saturn games to both PC and the PlayStation Network. So if you have like a particular Saturn game that you've always like been curious about, I think recently they even ported like a couple of fighting games to PlayStation and PC. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're not in a you know, great situation. So we all have to hold on to you know, everything that we have. Just do the best that we can, you know. But anyway, I have to stop here because we've been streaming for a while. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for deciding to check out this this empty channel. If you're gonna be streaming later, I'll check out the stream for sure. I will send you the friend requests on PlayStation and on the on Nintendo Network. Okay. I know you're going to that restaurant, so let me know about the food. I will talk to you later. Take care.